Hi, I'm Marian Latanzio, a museum educator at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, and this is Bridging the Gap, a series of digital art engagements. In this segment, we'll look at Red Moon by David Bates. Before we go any further, make sure you have a pencil and paper ready. Please pause the video now to collect what you need. Before discussing this artwork, let's take a few moments to look at it closely. Start by letting your gaze wander around the artwork, noticing some of the details. You can pause the video now to give yourself a few moments to look closely. Today, we're going to focus on using nouns and adjectives to describe the setting pictured in this artwork. Remember, a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea, and an adjective is a word that describes a person, place, thing, or idea. The title of this painting gives us a great example of an adjective describing a noun. In the title, Red Moon, red is an adjective that describes the noun moon. So let's make a list of nouns we see in this painting. Pause the video and on your paper, make a list of at least 5 nouns you see when you look at this artwork, writing each word on a separate line, one beneath the next. Nice work! Here's my list. It's okay if your answers are different than mine, as long as you also wrote down nouns you noticed in the painting. The nouns I wrote are tree, birds, moon, clouds, and water. Did you notice the same nouns, or was your list different from mine? Okay, now let's think about words that we would use to describe the nouns from our list. These words are adjectives. They often name qualities like color, shape, number, or feeling. Looking back at the painting for help, pause the video and beside each noun on your list, write at least 2 to 3 adjectives that describe it. Great. Here's my list. Remember, it's okay if our lists are different. Beside tree, I wrote tall, brown, twisted, curvy, and graceful. For birds, I wrote black, red, and numerous. For moon, flat, circular, low, and red. I described the clouds as thick, heavy, dark, gray, and white. And finally, for water, I wrote reflective, lavender, swampy, and shadowy. What adjectives did you use to describe the nouns in the setting? Although David Bates hasn't specified the exact location for the setting in this painting, most people believe it's a scene from a place he called Grassy Lake, a private hunting camp and nature preserve near Texarkana, Arkansas. Bates was struck by the eerie light and abundant wildlife of this swampy lake, which is a breeding ground and migratory stop for various types of birds. Bates often cites Grassy Lake as a source of great inspiration for his artwork. Okay, now that we've made a list of nouns and adjectives that describe what we see in the painting Red Moon by David Bates, let's use what we know to complete the following activity. Pretend that you visited Grassy Lake on a recent trip. Using the nouns and adjectives from your list, write a postcard of 3 to 5 sentences to a family member or friend describing what you saw there. Try using as many adjectives as possible so your reader can picture this place in his or her mind. When you're finished, go back and underline all the adjectives you used in your writing. Thank you for watching. This has been Bridging the Gap from Crystal Bridges.